دائما الموسيقى في إيطاليا غير، فكيف لو رحت كريمونا؟ من 500 عام في هذه المدينة الصغيرة المدهشة ولدت آلة الكمان. بفضل عائلات من الحرفيين اللي يصنعوا الآلات الموسيقية زي عائلة أماتي وعائلة ستراديفاري، صار الكمان هدية كريمونا للعالم كله.
Hello, I am Anjela. I am a violinist from South Korea. I play violin at the orchestra, string quartet, and also as a solo violinist in Cremona, Italy. Cremona is the birthplace of the violin, and I am very proud to live in Cremona. Welcome to the city of violin.
Angela, it's so great to meet you here in Cremona.
Me too.
I'm Saudi, you're Korean. We're on an Emirati channel. We're here in Italy. I mean, that's what music is all about.
Yeah, right, I think so. When we talk about music, we have a lot of things to discuss, ask, answer, and everything. So I think music brings the people together like this.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Okay, so you've studied music in USA, Germany, and now you're in Cremona with a wonderful story.
Yes,
tell me about it.
Yes. So I traveled many countries with my violin, like Taiwan, China, France, Italy, everywhere. And I came here to play at concert. And one of the audience was my husband. And we have got to know each other like that. And after 1 year, we have decided to marry, and I am here in Cremona, the city of violin.
That's such a beautiful story. It's so romantic.
Nice.
Tell me, how does it feel for a violinist to be married to a violin maker?
I can say one thing very special as a violinist wife is I have a lot of violins at home. I have also viola.
How lucky.
I have also cello at home, and every morning I pick one of them and I play and enjoy.
And most importantly, how does it feel to be living in the city of violins?
Everywhere there is a violin. Like when you go bookshop, shopping mall, city hall, travel center, everywhere you can see violin. And when you want to drink a cup of coffee, you can see on the windows like bridge of violins everywhere. It's pretty. And sometimes I feel like, oh, I live in, really it's a year of 2019, because I feel sometimes like
Wow.
I'm in 16th century or 17th century. I can say I love Cremona. Families of artisans, they started doing violins from the 16th century, and all the kings and all the musicians, they wanted only the Cremona violins. It's amazing. One of the most famous one was the Amati and Stradivari families, and the Il Cremonese from Stradivari is here. It's still alive here. It's really fantastic thing. And let's go inside and to look all around for the violins of Stradivari. Let's go.
father also was violin maker. And I made a violin maker school, graduated in 1972, and at this time I have my shop around like 50 years. I make violins.
What's the varnish made of?
We make our varnish with natural resins like sandarak, mastics and copal in solution in alcohol and essential oils.
Wow, so it's completely natural.
Yes, we use also colorate with exotic woods, extraction, pigments, as like 200-300 years ago. Handmade is never perfect. So with a small brush I touch some lighter marks. This is quite finished violin.
Yeah.
You can see now is much better. And I spend a lot of time to touch the varnish. I like the perfection. At the old violin, this is from 1975. This is, it was played for 40 years, that amateur player, but he died and I bought back.
Maestro, can I try your violin,
Prego,
please?
prego. Why not?
It's a great honor to me to play your majestic violin. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
It is pleasure for me to listen to my violins after 40 years again.
So now we are in Theatre Bonchielli, the most beautiful theater in Italy, I think. And all this, and we are very proud to have such a beautiful theater in Cremona. It is from 17th century, and you can feel the historical thing inside.
The International School of Violin Maker in Cremona was born in 1938, and now the school, after 81 of his history, has graduated more than 1,180 makers in Cremona, in our school. We teach to our students to make violin, to make a string instrument in the same way like Martin, Guarneri and Stradivari. In effect, we teach to use the same tools, the same materials and the same method.
so many years of experience and so many concerts, do you still feel like you need to practice every day?
I still practice 5-6 hours per day. And I think this is the destiny of all the musicians. If you don't want to practice and you want to play only on the concert, that doesn't make sense.
Tell me, do you feel like sometimes you question yourself why you play violin?
I always ask by myself, why do I play violin? And try to find the meaning of violin playing. And I think it is like this. To play violin and to speak with violin, it's like to speak a special language. I can make people cry, happy, sad, or impressed, joyful, whatever with feeling when I play violin. And this is incredible. Music can do everything.
That's exactly how I felt when I heard you playing the violin. I felt this sudden emotions. It was amazing.